Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to geek out on some new tech.
All right, so today we're looking at the Tecno Camon 30 series.
Yeah, seems like there's a lot of buzz around these phones.
Exactly, and we've got a great review from RechargeMyTopup.com that's going to help us break it all down.
Love those guys. They always get into the nitty-gritty.
Right, so first things first, you know those gorgeous AMOLED screens you love?
Oh, yeah, who doesn't?
Well, good news, the entire Camon 30 series is rocking them. 1080p resolution, 6.67 inches of pure viewing pleasure.
That's got to be perfect for all those movies and shows you're always watching.
Exactly. And think about the colors, right? AMOLED really pops.
Oh, yeah, you get those vibrant colors, deep blacks, everything just looks better.
And speaking of looking good, let's talk about the design. RechargeMyTopup says the Camon 30's got a sleek look.
And don't forget about durability. It's got an IP54 rating.
Okay, so break that down for us. What does IP54 actually mean in real life?
Well, it means it can handle a little bit of water and dust, a bunch of splashes, accidental spills, that kind of thing.
So you don't want to take it swimming.
Probably not, but it should survive those everyday mishaps.
Perfect. Now let's get into the brains of the operation. We're talking processors.
Right, and there are a couple of different ones here.
Yeah, the review mentions a MediaTek Dimensity 8200.
That one's in the Pro 5G and the Premier 5G.
And then there's the Dimensity 7020 and the regular Camon 30 5G. So are these going to keep up with, everything you throw at them?
They're solid mid-range chips. You're going to be able to do all the usual stuff, email, browsing, social media.
Okay, good. What about some light gaming?
Yeah, you can definitely handle some casual games.
Awesome. Now, you know how much you care about software updates. Remember what happened with your old phone?
Oh, don't remind me. It was stuck in the Stone Age.
Well, the Camon 30 comes with Android 14.
That's the latest and greatest.
Yep, and they're running Tecno's HiOS 14 on top of it. Plus, they're promising 2 major Android updates.
2 major updates. That's pretty decent for a mid-range phone. Means you're going to get those new features and security improvements.
Exactly. Keeps your phone feeling fresh.
Although, gotta keep in mind, some brands are offering 3 years of updates. Something to think about, right?
Right, good point. Now, battery life. The review didn't get into specifics about the capacity.
Yeah, but they did emphasize fast charging across the entire series.
Which, honestly, is a lifesaver these days.
Oh, absolutely. No more panic attacks when your battery hits 10%.
Just plug it in for a few minutes and you're good to go.
Exactly. It's like magic.
All right, so let's recap. So far, the Tecno Camon 30 series seems to be shaping up pretty well.
Right. I'm liking what I'm hearing. That AMOLED screen alone is a big draw.
Totally. Plus, it sounds like you're getting a good amount of power for everyday tasks.
Yeah, and you've got that peace of mind with the IP54 rating.
Not to mention, you don't have to worry about being left behind on software updates.
Exactly. And fast charging. Come on, that's just the cherry on top.
All right, so there's one big piece of the puzzle left.
Let me guess.
The camera.
You know me too well. I mean, it's called the Camon series, right?
Exactly. It's got to be good.
So let's dig into the review and see what RechargeMyTopup has to say about those camera specs.
Okay, here we go. They're saying the Camon 30 Pro 5G is rocking a 64-megapixel main camera.
Ooh, 64 megapixels. That's pretty impressive.
Right. And it's got this cool feature called Sensor Shift OIS.
Okay, I'm going to need you to break that one down for me.
So basically, it's a fancy way of saying the sensor moves to compensate for any shaky hands.
Ah, so it helps you get those super sharp photos, even if you're, not the steadiest photographer.
Exactly. No more blurry pics.
I like it. What else did they say?
They highlighted the 50-megapixel selfie camera on the Pro 5G and the Premier 5G.
50 megapixels for selfies. That's a lot of detail.
Right, and they said it's got autofocus, which is pretty rare for selfie cameras.
Oh, that's cool. No more blurry selfies either. Sounds like Tecno put a lot of emphasis on the cameras.
They did, and RechargeMyTopup seems to be pretty impressed with the results. They said the photos are sharp, colors are accurate.
And how about in low light? That's always the real test.
They didn't go into too much detail, but they did mention a super night mode that's supposed to help brighten up those dark shots.
Interesting. I'd be curious to see some real-world examples.
Me too. But overall, it sounds like the Camon 30 series delivers on the camera front.
It does seem that way.
Okay, so time for the big question. Do we think the Tecno Camon 30 series is worth the hype?
I'd say it's definitely a contender, especially if you're looking for a phone that doesn't break the bank.
Right, the price-to-performance ratio seems pretty good.
You're getting a lot for your money. That beautiful AMOLED screen, decent processing power, and those impressive camera specs.
And don't forget about those software updates, the thing that makes your phone feel new for longer.
True. Plus, you've got that added peace of mind with the IP54 rating.
Okay, so final thoughts for our listeners out there who might be considering the Camon 30 series.
I'd say do your research, check out some sample photos, read more in-depth reviews.
And think about what features matter most to you.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, the best phone is the one that fits your needs.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, that's all the time we have for today.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
And be sure to let us know in the comments what you think about the Tecno Camon 30 series. Would you consider making it your next phone?
We want to hear from you. Until next time, happy tech hunting.
See ya.